Good morning, good morning, good morning, you lovely lot. It's, what time is it? 10:30, 11 o'clock?
10 to 11.
10 to 11 and we're being incredibly lazy. We have had breakfast and we've had a cup of tea in bed. And now we're just sitting here in bed, being very, very lazy. I am refusing to go anywhere until 2 o'clock when I need to go and put the roof, no, not the roof, the chimney on that toilet at Forest School when my sister-in-law brings that pot rivet gun. So...
Are you going to have Dick Van Dyke bring it along?
No, why?
Your chimney, chim-chim-chim-chiroo.
No. No, I'm not. He can come and clean it when it's stinky. Right. Okay. On that note, we're going to go and... We're going to watch more of Once Upon a Time.
Yeah.
Let's do that then. Change of plan again. So I'm not going to Forest School in a minute to do the pot rivet bits on the chimney because Heather's decided that she's coming tomorrow anyway to do the session. So I could probably just pop up and help her do that tomorrow. Because obviously I don't have children between the school runs. And then she can save her fuel rather than coming here 3 days in a row when she doesn't need to. Because obviously we're not getting in the queues for fuel. So she doesn't want to waste it on an unnecessary trip. So I'm going to sit and go through progress books. So that's Harrison's one, and I'm just going to get that one up to date. And Lee is going to
Look for some ghosties.
Look for ghosties, and as in ghost programs to watch. And then you're playing your game, aren't you?
I'm going to play my game, yes.
Which is
The Dig.
The Dig. It's an old point and click, isn't it?
Yeah, an old LucasArts game.
Cool. Which we've been working on together, sort of.
Yeah, it's very good.
We were kind of, well, I was cheating, like he'd get stuck and I'd go and find a walkthrough. So that's working together. That's teamwork.
That's teamwork. There are some bizarre puzzles there.
There are. Some of them are very tricky. Right, work. Kenzie has requested chilli for dinner, so that is what we are having. It's that time of the week again. COVID test time. And I've done that about 5 minutes ago and it looks okay. So I'm not going to worry about that. Although having said that, without saying who it is, they did a test very recently and it was okay, but they've had a positive other test come back. So who knows, but I've not been unwell, so that's okay. So are you having the vaccine, Kenzie?
Yeah.
You've decided to, haven't you?
Yeah. Extra protection.
Extra protection.
I'd rather have it, or I'd rather have the thing, the antibody put in me willingly than
To get poorly.
forced on me.
Because you
with
get
the virus.
poorly. You know you can still get the virus though, don't you?
Yeah,
But
there's a better chance of you not getting it.
and not getting it as bad.
Yeah.
Yummy chilli for dinner. Lee's not ready for his yet, so I'm just serving up for myself and the boys because we're all hungry. But yeah, we're having chilli. We are making a start on using up stuff from the freezer, so I have been cooking up the meat. Now that autumn is here, I thought it was probably a good idea to start getting some of the autumn activities out for the children. I've got some autumn-based crafts. And this is like an autumn play tray, sensory tray, exploration tray type thing. Lots of different textures and things to explore. There's an actual real nest there that I saved from the garden. And then I've got a little needle felted bird in there that I put in. Lots of hedgehogs because we talk about hibernation at this time of year, and squirrels so they can start collecting the nuts. And I've now put a few of the books that are more appropriate to this season, so Thanksgiving, Diwali, autumn, That's Not My Hedgehog, and various other books that will be good for encouraging conversation about the season and things we see at this time of year. And then I've put together a little baby exploration pot for Archie, so he can have a look at some of the things he otherwise wouldn't be able to look at close up because he'd put them in his mouth. All autumn based and some different textures. I think what I'll probably do is make a string of conkers as well. We'll go and collect some conkers and I'll string them together so you can play with those as well. Maybe make a conker snake or a conker worm. And I've also got a whole bunch of autumn stickers, leaves and stamps there. Mushrooms, toadstools, little wildlife stickers as well. So we'll be doing lots of pictures with those. Now, this has been a very short vlog, and that is mainly because I've not had an awful lot to film. I did get on with my paperwork. I got halfway through doing Harrison's photo diary bit, updating it for his folder, and my laptop crashed. Actually, it turned itself off because it was halfway through an update. And for whatever reason, Word didn't auto-save, which it always does, and I hadn't saved it. So I had to start all over again, and I was so close to finishing everything, and so I've had to restart it. So we've paused everything on what I was doing paperwork wise, and Lee's been manually doing the update on my laptop because for whatever reason the update caused it to crash, the update. So yes, that's where I'm at with that. I'm hoping to get another progress book up to date today while I'm sitting, you know, on the bed chilling and what have you, and then work tomorrow, and I do think I will pop down to Forest School and help Heather with those pot rivets. I'm sure that's the plan of action tomorrow, as long as it's not chucking it down or tornadoes or anything strange. So far so good. It's been a gorgeous day out there and I've wasted it all inside. It's starting to get dark now, the light is fading, and I'm all bathed and what have you, so I'm going to head back upstairs and get on with that paperwork. I'm going to take a nice cup of tea up with us, and I do believe Lee has some stolen cake, which we always call nicked cake or stolen cake, but it is stolen, you know, because we have very simple humour in this house. Yeah, so we've got a bit of that to have later on with a cup of tea. The dinner went down very well. Everyone enjoyed that. Lee's had his. That was Kenzie's idea. But yeah, like I said, we're going to be having some very interesting meals over the next few days or the next week. I'm just defrosting lots, using lots, and I can't say that the meals are going to be entirely gelling in their ingredients, but out of necessity, we will eat what we've got, and I'm not going to go shopping. Partly because I don't have very much fuel, and I am going to try tomorrow to go up the road to the petrol station and see if I can get some diesel when everyone else is at work, after I've taken the kids to school. Oh, excuse me. But I'm not about to sit in a queue for it, and I'm not about to sit and waste the fuel I have. And what's making me really cross is those people that are stealing the fuel, hoarding the fuel that would otherwise be enough for everybody, but because of their stupid behaviour they're hoarding it all. The emergency services are struggling to get fuel, and that's just making me even more cross about the whole thing. So yeah, if there's a big queue, if it's ridiculous, then I will just come home and we just won't go anywhere. I don't need to travel. We do need to travel on Saturday, and so ideally I really could do with some fuel before Saturday, because we've got Kenzie's college, what's it called, looking around basically, open day. So we need, and then we need to go to my sister's house, which is in completely the opposite direction because it's her birthday. So I'd like to have been able to fill up my engine with some fuel by Saturday, but that's really the only real time I need it. So I'm just going to relax and not worry about it and not join the queue. Right, I've been waffling. You've got me on another rant about the whole fuel thing. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you all tomorrow.